Three, two, one. This is the second try here. I'm using a new little gadget that my grandson Ryan helped me figure out how to use. This is the first time I'm actually doing it on my own. So welcome to this strange episode of Tea and Talk Time. I'm waiting for my sister to get back to her place, and then we're going to go about 30 some miles to pick up a lady to bring back towards this way to the group of us meet. We're called the Red Rubies, and we get together once a month and touch base and see how everybody's doing. Several of the girls are having some problems with their spouses, medical wise, so it's iffy and tricky, and there's a lot going on. My sister and I, have our own issues to deal with. Physically, I'm extremely tired today. But I managed to get here 15 minutes early, so I thought I'd take advantage of it and try out my new little toy. It's a thing that helps you put your camera in it, and you can do selfies. Right now I have it propped up in the window. So, and I'm choking myself with the seatbelt. So I'm giving it a shot just to see how it works. Even though I'm having such a low energy day, I managed to prepare enough yesterday that I'm functioning. And that's all any of us can hope for, is functioning. And if you're doing more than that, then God bless you, and I hope it continues. So we're getting ready to go to a local place and sit down and have dinner, and like I said, touch base. What is important is that you don't let your illnesses or your emotions or your energy slowly pull you back away from everything. It's real easy to do, is self-isolate. And you really don't appreciate the value of socialization until you find yourself all alone. And then it's hard to break out of that and overcome it and move forward. So at least once a month, make the effort to go visit family, go visit friends, go to the movies, go do something. Not only for yourself, but for other people in the family and friends, but mainly to keep that muscle from atrophying. I forget what I was doing the other day, and it was like, I was doing card reading, and I could not comprehend how much I had forgotten because I hadn't been using that muscle. And it's the same way with, there was something else I was doing the other day. Oh, talking about ghost hunting stuff. I hadn't used that muscle in so long, I forgot most of the terminology. And I have a Swiss cheese brain as it is, and things fall through. And that was just, oh my God, I'm losing a lot. And you're going to do that to a degree, but, don't let it go too far. They say, to help with dimensions. Ooh, a squirrel just hopped by. Ooh, speaking of critters, as I was getting the car to come over here, damselfly came buzzing through. It was so neat. They're so fragile looking. They're so slender. And earlier in the day, a blue jay caught my attention, was sitting up in the top of a tree, and it was on the wires, the phone lines, just squeaking and squawking. And I went, okay. So when I get home tonight, I got to look up blue jay and damselfly and see what the message is. When I did a reading for myself yesterday, I think it was yesterday, the cycle that I'm working on now, according to Wolf, is observation. So, okay, something stood out to me, which was the blue jay and then the damselfly. So what does that mean? So I got to look it up. Blue jay, I know the color blue has to do with communication, but the black markings mean something as well. So I got to look it up and see exactly what it is. Damselfly is dragonfly. They're related. Busy street. They're related, and of course when I think dragonfly, I think dragon, and that's mythical, and that can be so many different things. So I really got to look that up. So nothing really strong jumps out at me because I'm rusty, because I haven't been exercising that muscle. Shame on me. So I got to be better, and I'll work at that. So I'll check it out when I get home. Squirrel. I know balance is part of squirrel's medicine. Storing things away for future use, being prepared. And that's all that jumps out at me right now. So, for future use, maybe it has something to do with the mind, what I'm talking about. Because you don't use it, it atrophies. So you need to store away memories and actions and things like that so your mind doesn't atrophy. Okay, that's a stretch, but that's what comes to mind right now. So, before squirrel came along, I don't know. The holes in my Swiss cheese brain are functioning very well today. So, basically, it's just, keep in mind that you need to keep stretching these muscles, especially ones that you haven't used in a while. And that's what I'm going to focus on doing. So, I will probably just leave it here, but it's a whole different experience, and I thought I would try out my gadget because I would like to go places and show you, like local parks and things like that. And this would be a handy way for me to do that. So, if you're interested, and even if you're not, you won't be watching this. So we'll leave it there. Take an opportunity to go see somebody, to get out and do something once a month just for yourself, or in a group or whatever. Don't let any illnesses, any emotional trauma, any other things that you might be going through, don't let it slowly pull you back from everybody and isolate you, because that's not healthy. So I guess what I'm getting at is, even though I'm extremely tired today, knowing that I had to pick somebody up, that kept me going, that kept me moving, and that's a good thing. So until the next time we get together, please go see somebody, go do something, plan on something once a month to keep your social skills active. And just have fun. Just have fun. Enjoy whatever you can, whenever you can, and stay in the moment, be observant, and you might find yourself receiving messages from Spirit, but definitely you will feel better emotionally and physically. So until the next time we get together, you take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.